Lessons from the Life of Nathan Van Ettan. By Daniel Schwartz and Charles Berman. Season 2, Lesson 4, Judaism Japes with Nathan Van Ettan. Here is Nathan Van Ettan, standing outside a synagogue filled with Jews. Judaism is the religion most commonly practiced by Jews. QED.
Wait, what does QED mean?
From the Latin phrase, quod erat demonstratum, QED expresses the completion of a logical argument.
I have already stopped listening. Wait, weren't you another girl?
I say, what a thing to suggest.
God, whatever. Do you see Jane yet?
Why, no, old bean. Afraid I don't.
This waiting is so time-consuming. Why is she wasting time in a house of prayer when I need her to be in the house of mine?
Nathan, today is Yom Kippur, the day of penitence. Jane, along with Jews across the globe, have been fasting and praying since sunset yesterday. Now that the sun has set, they are going home to break the fast.
Fast? They don't look very quick to me. Did the Speed Force abandon them?
What? They haven't eaten, Nathan.
I thought they looked sluggish and sickly. Why would their God weaken his followers by not letting them eat? How will they do battle with their enemies? No wonder they lost the Holocaust.
Right then, done here. Doodle-bip and all that.
Wait!
Nathan? Is it really you?
Yes!
It's a miracle! I prayed all day for God to forgive me and bring you back into my life, and here you are waiting outside the synagogue. This is wonderful!
Yes, it is. Now that you're here, I can get you to my place.
But Nathan, I haven't eaten since yesterday afternoon. I don't know if I have the energy
Not
to...
my problem, Toots. Let's get walking.
Okay, darling.
Why are you trying to hold my hand?
You don't think it's romantic?
We have no time for romance, Jane. There is too much work to be done.
Work?
Precisely. We've got a lot to do with the bed in my room.
Oh, Nathan, after all this time, we're finally going to... You're talking about moving the bed, aren't you?
At least you are thinking, Jane. My D4 fell behind the bed, so I need to move the bed to retrieve it. And since this is a two-person job, I need you to do it.
And when you say you need me to do
I need to supervise, obviously. You were doing so well for a second there.
You pulled me away from having dinner with my family after 24 hours of not eating and barely sleeping, so I, single-handedly, could move your bed. Having done this, you will then retrieve a 4-sided die.
Yes.
Nathan, what if I didn't want to do that?
Well, Jane, if you didn't want to do it, then how would we get the die out from under my bed?
You know what? I have an idea. Why don't we get something to eat first? You could have one of your peanut butter and fruit roll-up sandwiches. I could have anything.
Well, I do love peanut butter and fruit roll-up sandwiches. But why would you want me to do it before we get the die? Then we'd just be thinking about moving my bed the whole time. We wouldn't enjoy our food.
I think I'd find a way, Nathan.
Always making things harder for yourself.
Besides, my folks have a big meal prepared back at my place. You can meet them.
Why would I want to do that? Oh, you mean instead of getting the die?
No, I mean in addition. Wouldn't you want the chance to know them better?
Depends. Do they prefer 3.5 or 4th edition?
There's only one way to find out, Nathan. You'll have to ask them. Let's go.
Jane! Your obsession with feeding yourself is taking you away from what is truly important in life. And that is me!
It's not about having enough to eat, Nathan. This is the holiest day of the year. It's about honoring God. And God is almost as important as you, Nathan Van Ettan.
Well, Jane, D&D has several gods!
Nathan, don't you get that the spirituality of my ancestors is different from your D&D books?
The spirituality of your ancestors hasn't been canon since 2nd edition.
I don't know what that means, Nathan. I'm very tired. Can I please just sit down?
Of course you can. Once we move, you'll be able to sit down all you want. It's a band.
Nathan, I haven't eaten anything. I'm falling asleep in the street. I don't have the power to argue right now.
Good! So let's go move this band.
Oh, Nathan. Your inconsiderate single-mindedness is so endearing.
Frack, yes, it sure is.
Okay, Nathan, I'll get you a new die. Now let's go to dinner with my family.
Jane, that die is part of a matched set of dice. They will lose their collective luck if they are not kept together.
That is not true.
Nonetheless, I need that die.
Nathan, my parents have been asking all about you. I can't say I didn't bring you to dinner because we were looking for a die. It will still be there when we get back.
Jane, if your parents aren't the kind of people who can understand the urgency of retrieving lost small plastic items immediately, then they deserve about as much respect as a halfling barbarian.
Is that a lot of respect? Because they're my parents.
That is not a lot of respect, no.
Look, Nathan, it's been a long, harrowing, hungry day, and I want more than anything to eat some food. Even if I could move your bed, I wouldn't without having eaten something.
God! Jane, you are being as difficult as a blindfolded game of X's and allies. Which is more important? What you want or what I want?
What you want.
Exactly! Now you're back on track. Let's go have you move this bed.
Okay.
You get a head start. I have to tie my shoe.
Okay.
My God, man, shameful.
I'm not sure I learned a lesson here, voice.
Quite educational all the same, old boy.
Okay, good then. I'll go manage Jane.
Perhaps you will manage to join us again for the next lesson from the life of Nathan Van Etten, eh what?